Hi, this is Rick from DreamSideOut. Just want to take you on a little tour, one of my weekend tours here in a close by, well, a town here in Washington State by the name of Port Townsend. This is just the coolest place ever. And it's a beautiful weekend weather-wise here. We're finally getting some really nice spring weather. I spent 3 days here so far. There's plenty of really nice spots to park, and there's also a state park called Fort Worden. It's an old military base that was built prior to World War I, and I'm going to show you that. So I'm just going to walk around, show you a few sights, and hope you enjoy it. Thanks. The early days of Port Townsend, the waterfront was a rough and roaring place of sailors and roustabouts, bars and bordellos, warehouses and wharfs. Proper ladies, the wives of ship captains and merchants, remarked that sin flourishes at sea level and lived in their own community built on the bluffs above. If there's a word that gets my attention more than anything else, it's the word pie. So I think I'm going to have to come in this place and have a piece of pie later. Better living through coffee. Now, ain't that the truth? The Northwest Man. Yeah, that's me. Glassy, smooth water out there this morning. Here at Fort Worden State Park. Just parking for the day down here. Campground's all full. That's okay because I got a stealth van and I'm going to find a place to park for free while all of these RVers over there are paying $45 a night. But I'm going to spend the day right down here and just walk around and look at the cool sights. Walking up to a real freaky old concrete structure here built in 1909. Prior to World War I, this was a military structure that had big old cannons and stuff, and I think these concrete buildings here housed munitions for the big guns that they had at the time. I was told once that my great-grandfather worked on this place, constructing it. He was a carpenter. All of these monolithic structures here had to be formed with wooden forms, concrete forms. So I wonder as I look at them whether my great-grandfather nailed some of the forms together that are used for this. I'll never know for sure, I suppose. But somebody told me that a long time ago. Ooh, what the heck's down here? Ooh. Don't know if this will show up. It's creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Ooh, where does that go? I don't even see the back of that one. Yeah, I want to get out of here. Did you hear that? You can hear all the ghosts. Hear them? Did you hear that? The hauntings of this military base. Looks like if you tried hard enough, you could open it, but I don't feel like trying hard enough. Right out there is what's called the Straits of Juan de Fuca. And if you go out that direction, you're heading right out to the Pacific Ocean. You gotta pronounce that right. Fuca, Juan de Fuca, F-U-C-C-A. Well, here's something I really like about Port Townsend. Look at that. 24-hour parking. Yeah. That's right. And I'm just within walking distance of the cool part of town. Now, I don't know if I'm going to boondock here or not. But it's nice to know that I can at least park here for 24 hours. I could be very, stealthy and just crawl in and go to sleep for the night. That's why I have a stealth van, folks. You see, there's somebody down there doing the same thing. So anyway, there you have it. See, I gotta whisper because I'm being stealthy.